Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, sending positivity wherever you guys are located. And we have some drama, you guys. Surprise. As you guys know, we are underway with this YSL trial. As you guys know, we are supposed to be in the midst of this long jury selection because this trial is supposed to be lasting for a very long time, you guys. Apparently, though, there are some delays because apparently there was marijuana that was hidden in shoes and other smuggled items that are going to delay this jury selection, you guys. This is coming from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, you guys, and let's get into it. It says the following. It says 3 incidents of contraband being brought into the courthouse have delayed the already lengthy jury selection process in the YSL trial against Atlanta rapper Young Thug and more than a dozen other defendants. On Tuesday, a defendant's mother was arrested after allegedly bringing quote-unquote tobacco products to her son in a bag of clothes, according to her arrest warrant. On Wednesday, another defendant was taken to Grady Memorial Hospital following a separate instance of contraband being brought into court for a third consecutive day of court proceedings. Last week, Fulton County Chief Judge Earl Glanville said an unidentified person brought clothing to one of the defendants with marijuana hidden in the shoes. At a security checkpoint, some particular individual attempted to bring clothes for one of your clients, Glanville told defense attorneys. There was contraband found. The Fulton County Sheriff's Office, which handles the courthouse security, said in a statement that court services, deputies, and staff members intercepted the clothing before the defendant received it. According to the Sheriff's Office, no arrests were made in the incident. Only defense attorneys are allowed to bring in clothing for defendants to wear. Since jury selection started, defendants have been wearing suits and dress shirts to court. On Tuesday, Glanville put the defense attorneys again on notice after someone allegedly tried to smuggle contraband to one of the defendants inside clothing, and Glanville declined to say which defendant was involved at the time, but confirmed an arrest has been made and an investigation is underway. According to the affidavit obtained by Channel 2 Action News, attorney Doug Weinstein, who represents Devontae Kendrick, who told deputies he received a bag containing clothes from his client's mother. Weinstein also told deputies he received a text message from the mother of Kendrick's child stating that she had placed a sealed envelope inside of the bag. Kendrick is an Atlanta rapper who performs using the stage name Yak Gotti and is charged with multiple counts, including murder. Weinstein handed the bag to Fulton County deputies, who searched the bag and found a white envelope with tobacco wrapping paper and tobacco products. According to the warrant, Kendrick's mother was arrested on the 8th floor of the courthouse, charged with 1 count of criminal attempt to commit a misdemeanor, and released Wednesday on a $1,500 bond. According to the affidavit, Kendrick's mother told deputies she didn't know what was inside the bag and simply handed it to Weinstein. A warrant was also issued against the mother of Kendrick's child for criminal attempt with intent to commit a specific crime. Wednesday's proceedings were delayed until Glanville announced that there had been a third incident of contraband discovered. The reason for the delay is that we've had yet another instance of alleged contraband being introduced to our space. As a result of that and a subsequent investigation, one of our inmates unfortunately had to go to Grady Hospital. Glanville also said before announcing to the court would go into recess for the day. Glanville did not name the defendant who had to go to Grady, but did ask attorney Tiambre Collins, sorry if I'm butchering your name, to confirm her client could not be present. Collins' client is Khalif Adams, who is currently serving a life sentence at Hay State Prison after he was convicted of murder in 2019. Adams is charged with conspiracy to violate the RICO Act, attempted murder, and 2 counts of participation in a criminal street gang activity. Hearings cannot be held without all 14 defendants present in the courtroom, causing additional delays to jury selection. The sheriff's office said deputies stationed within the courtroom observed one of the defendants in possession of contraband, though the agency did not specify which defendant. Deputies quickly apprehended the detainee and took possession of the contraband and completed a search to ensure no more contraband was present, the sheriff's office said in a statement. The sheriff's office said that the detainee now faces, additional charges in connection to the possession of contraband and resisting deputies during an additional criminal search. Adams was charged with possession of Schedule 2 controlled substances, not Schedule 2 contraband, 2 counts of willful obstruction of law enforcement officers, possession of marijuana less than 1 ounce, and a possession of alcoholic beverage by an inmate. Co-defendants Rodelius Ryan and Damon Blalock, sorry if I'm butchering your name, were also charged under the same case number. Ryan was charged with unauthorized possession of prohibited item by an inmate, and Black was charged with obtaining and giving an inmate prohibited item without authorization. All 3 had their first appearance during a lunch break in jury selection, and all 3 were denied bond on their new charges. Jury selection is expected to continue for several weeks, you guys. What in the heck is going on? What is going on, you guys? So some of these defendants apparently are already struggling with how long this trial is about to be for them, that they need some relief from these drugs, you guys, to cope, I guess, because nothing else is making sense, you guys. Nothing else is making sense. I do not understand, what is going on with these families, why they are bringing contraband to the courthouse. Why do they not understand that is the first thing you have to go through security checks for any reason that you are going to the courthouse? And that is the first thing that they are checking. They're checking for any weapons. They are checking for you trying to, bring anything into anybody that is an inmate or that is, under trial for, whatever crimes that they are being accused for or what have you, as to why these families are even partaking in this. So I am curious to see, if this is going to be a thing that continues, or hopefully the message is sent that after these separate incidents that it's done, right? That it's done and that we can proceed, with this jury selection, because what in the heck is going on, you guys? What in the heck? This is such a hot mess. And this trial, I feel like, is just going to go on forever and ever and ever, you guys, because these are 14 defendants, you guys, and we are not even at I don't even think we're at the halfway point even of the jury selection, because it's supposed to be a several weeks, process, because they're really going to have to vet and, weed out these people to really make sure that there's going to be, a set of unbiased jurors on this case, right? That are really going to attack and look at all of the facts to make the proper, decision on all of these 14 defendants, right? On who ultimately is the ringleader, who ultimately is responsible, who ultimately, is going to get a lesser sentence, who ultimately deserves, the largest sentence, and so forth. Because as you guys know, some have already taken plea deals and everything else, right? So this will be very interesting, you guys, as we get underway. Like I said, I'll cover as much of this case as possible, because it just seems like it's going to continue to be an absolute hot mess, you guys. It seems like it is going to be a hot mess. It seems like this case is going to give, and we're not even at the trial yet, you guys. We're not even, hearing opening and closing statements. We don't even have a final set of jurors, you guys. We don't even have, our first witness. We have nothing yet to start this actual case, but there's already foolishness, you guys. There's already foolishness and family members sneaking into drugs to the defendants and trying to hide them in clothes, trying to hide them in envelopes, and all of this other foolishness, you guys. And just make it make sense, you guys. Make it make sense. Are you trying to have your relatives do additional time on top of the trial that they are currently, about to be presented for additional charges, right? So it's just completely ignorant, you guys, completely ignorant. And I don't understand, what they thought that they were accomplishing, what they thought that they were giving by doing this. But nonetheless, some of them, unfortunately is not going to work out for them. They effed around and find out. They're going to learn the hard way. And unfortunately, additional charges are going to be, given to who knows how many of, these defendants because of the foolishness, right? So who knows who this was suggested by, or the families took it upon themselves, who knows? But ultimately, it's just not a good look. So there's that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post some content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.